What's up, y'all, and welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for clicking on this video, and do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if you guys are into backcountry hunting and wanting to learn about elk hunting and hunting out in the West. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers, and that just blows my mind. I'm doing a little preparation for my upcoming hunt. We're going to be hunting Oregon and Colorado, a total of like 35 days. So make sure that you're following along, hit the subscribe button. So this is how I save a little bit of money and not have to buy Mountain House and eat Mountain House for 30 to 35 days. That's a long time to be away from mama's cooking. And my wife is an excellent cook. This is a great way, y'all. Get her to cook extra food that she normally cooks for y'all, and then just dehydrate that entire meal. Now, a lot of things that work really good is like casseroles and stuff, but you can't have a bunch of cheese or fat in it, okay? One of my favorite things is spaghetti. This is a big bowl of spaghetti. It's got the meat and the noodles already here as leftovers. My kids and stuff don't eat a lot of leftovers. I eat most of the leftovers. And I'm not gonna let all of that ground meat and all of this goodness go to waste. So I'm gonna show you how I dehydrate meals for the backcountry and not have to spend a ton of money on Mountain House and all those, freeze-dried meals that I can make myself. I'm using just a simple little dehydrator. I got this off of Amazon. I think it was like 70 bucks. It comes with 7 different trays, and it also comes with all of these, like I can pour tomato sauce directly on this and dehydrate a whole thing of like ragu tomato sauce. So it comes with everything needed to make all your own dehydrated meals for the backcountry. And then I'll just vacuum pack it. So it's a lot smaller packaging than those Mountain House because I do all backpack hunts. Anyways, let me show you how to do this. So I'm gonna take this spaghetti that was made a couple nights ago. I'm gonna throw it into a pan because I wanna make sure that I get the consistency the way that I want. I'm gonna chop this up so that it spreads out onto the little plastic trays a lot better. So we had a little bit of extra sauce that I had, and I'm just gonna take this sauce and add it to this because I like my stuff to be good and saucy whenever I'm out there. Got most of the noodles broke up, and then it's seriously this simple. So we're gonna take our tray, and I like to use these, that way it holds all of the moisture right here, and it dehydrates everything 100%. Then I'll just take a spoon, put it on here, and I kind of mush it down to where it's about a 1/2 to 3/8 of an inch thick. And that might take a day, probably between 12 and 16 hours to dehydrate. So at that point, I will take the lid. Of course, I'm going to do a lot more trays of this. Plug it in. And y'all just leave it set. Leave it set for probably, really, you want to be able to crunch and break that stuff up and know that there's no moisture in it at all. Make sure that it's dehydrated very well. I've done mine for, as long as like 18 hours sometimes. I put the temperature between like 145 and 160 because there is some meat in here, but everything is cooked. So that 145 range for between 12 and 16 hours is what I like to do. Whenever it's all said and done, this is kind of what it comes out like. I don't know if y'all can see that. everything's dehydrated in there. And for a bag about this size, and I just do it per portion of what I think I'm gonna eat, I would add about 1.5 cups of water to this, of hot water whenever I boil it in the backcountry. And I mean, that's it, y'all. Just take and package it into either Ziploc bags or into these vacuum seal bags. Sometimes the vacuum seal bags end up getting little holes poked in them because of the hard pasta in there. So it might be better to put it in a Ziploc bag first and then vacuum seal it. That way you don't damage the vacuum seal bag. But you can do all different kind of flavors. This is beef stroganoff. I mean, anything that she cooks that isn't super fatty or has a bunch of dairy in it, you should be fine. Dehydrate it and go to town. Hope this helps some of y'all out. I hope this it saves me a whole bunch of money, because when you're talking $8 a meal on a mountain house, y'all, try this out. I guarantee it's going to save you some money, and it's going to be just like you're eating at home. My wife doesn't like me to do this too much because she's like, well, I want you to come home to my cooking. She wants me to come back as soon as possible. But I'm telling you, when you have that good food back there in the backcountry and you're able to eat mama's cooking right there at the top of the mountain when you're taking a break, there's nothing better than that, and being able to taste home. Thank you. Y'all look out for another video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you give this a try. It's super easy. It's very inexpensive when you think about, I've had this dehydrator for over 2 years now, and I've used it a ton making jerky. If you don't have a dehydrator and you're an outdoorsman, you should really look into it. Thanks a lot. So just to give y'all an idea, this is my end product here. Of course, before I've dehydrated it. But guys, this is going to make probably around 7 meals total, and it didn't cost me a dime. So I think this could definitely help a lot of y'all on the budgeting factor of your trips. And when you start doing the math on 10 days and needing to eat 3 times a day, y'all, that food adds up a lot. Thanks very much.